What's up, everybody? So I figured I'd do a little update since I haven't made a post in a while, just because things have been going awful. 1 minute you're just changing brake pads on a car, the next minute you're have no brakes at all. It's crazy. Anyway, new master cylinders put in that thing. I think maybe the check valve is out, or maybe, I don't really know. I've kind of gone through everything on that car that I know how to do, and it's still not wanting to work. So it's getting shipped off Tuesday to go to a mechanic so they can figure it out, because I honestly don't know what's wrong anymore. It's there's just no brakes. So the only thing I can think of is, and because that pedal's squishy, that tells me that there's got to be something wrong with the lines, hydraulic, at least I would think. But I've bled everything multiple times. Bled everything so much that I got through almost an entire bottle of brake fluid, which I don't know if those are a gallon or what they are, but it's a big bottle. Anyway, bled all that, bench bled the master cylinder till there was no bubbles. I mean, really don't know what else to do. Calipers are all put together right with the brake pads, so it's not that. But yeah, that pedal just bottoms out to the floor. So it's above my pay grade. I don't know what's wrong with it, so we're gonna send it to somebody who does, or who can figure it out. Riley's on vacation right now, doing Riley things in Florida, skipping out on this. I think it's like, I don't know. I think it feels like 12 degrees out today, something like that. However, I figure I might as well try and make some type of content, considering because it's been so cold, nobody wants to film anything, or nobody wants to have a car show or anything, so it's just been pretty static. I like to try and upload at least once a week, but that's just not been possible here lately, especially with current events going on. I'm also still kind of at a loss trying to actually fix that. I want somebody who knows what they're doing, I want somebody who's not new to the game, to fix this paint here. And all that cracking there. Oh, there's a piece of the car there that I just ran into. And the cracking here. And then they'll also need to, where these panels are welded in, right underneath the hood where they weld together, is a pretty shitty weld. So I need somebody who can weld that together. And I mean, we can do it if we have to. I don't really care about the weld that much, because we can do that, but it would be nice to be able to just knock it out in one go. Need new tires for her. She needs new shoes. I noticed that those are getting pretty bald, as you can see. I mean, there's still a little bit left on them, but not a lot. Not something you really want to be driving around on too much. I think that's really all I've had happen so far. Like I said, it's been really static. No car shows anywhere around. There was one or two yesterday, but I ended up being real busy yesterday and I couldn't make it. And Riley, obviously he's in Florida, so he couldn't make it. I think he's filming for a different channel that he's got, or maybe he's filming for, whatever. I don't know. He does his own little thing every now and then, which is fine. He does what he enjoys, and that's what this is all about. But he's real big into the drones. I'm not really a drone guy. It's just not my thing. Drones are, they're cool. They fly around, but I'm more interested in things that have tires and go fast on the ground. But he likes the flying aspect. So I guess either or can be cool. I think Riley let me fly his drone once, and the only reason I got off the ground is because the damn thing autopiloted itself off the ground. But with that being said, I think what we're gonna do is give you a cold start just to go ahead and start this thing. It's been a few days. I come out here and start it every now and then. It doesn't go, you know, I think the longest it's been without being started was like maybe a week. I try and keep it started, you know, a little bit, just to let everything move around so it doesn't sit too much. But hey, if I can get it out of drive, I'll show you what issues we're having with that braking system. Okay, so sorry for the poor audio quality as well. Riley took the microphones with him, so we're back to using none. Hopefully I'll get my own set pretty soon and all will be well. But in the meantime, a test drive, huh? So y'all can see what I'm dealing with. Hopefully I stop eventually. 3 pumps, all she takes. Oh yeah. Getting old for this. Too old. Got a little something flying out of there. Probably just condensation from it being so cold, and on top of it being real cold, it hadn't been started, so I would assume that's what that is anyway. So let it heat up for a second. These cars, you do want to let them, you know, your modern cars, you ain't got to do shit with. You just don't drive them hard for the first 10 minutes you're in there, 5 minutes you're in there. These older cars, I like to let them sit for a second, let them circulate the oil. Now, by now it's probably circulated good, but so yeah, let's show you this part first. So when you press the brake, I mean the brake is touching the floor, that's why that light is on. You can see how slowly it comes back. Let's see what we're dealing with here, baby. It breaks, but I don't know, man. That's not exactly ideal. Let me. Let's see. We're going 25 miles an hour, and my foot is to the floor. That's way too long to stop. The thing is taking way too long. I might be able to drive this to my mechanic. I don't know if I really want to do that, because, you know, it's taking this long to stop just down here. How long is it going to take to stop whenever, I mean, even the back roads are still a 55 plus. You know, not going on the interstate, you're still going to be doing 55. So will it be able to stop? Let's see, will the emergency brake do anything? Not really. So yeah, that's bad. It's not exactly ideal. Like I'm foot up to the floor right now, and it's not. Yeah. I don't know that I want to try and drive that, but at the same time, maybe it'd be cheaper than trying to tow it. I don't know. But at the same time, if I crash the damn thing, that's more expensive than towing it. Should I try and drive it? I don't know. I feel like it's kind of risky to save a couple bucks, but at the same time, I'm short on a couple bucks trying to pay for all this stuff. So I don't know. I mean, it is stopping like about 30 right here, foot to the floor. Yeah, it should be way quicker than that. It really should. It should be, you know, this car had amazing brakes. Like, it would stop in no time. Now though, I don't know that I see these brakes being just because we're going about 50 right here. Let's hit those brakes. I mean, it is stopping. I think I can drive it. I'll just go real slow, be very careful. And right now, though, let's see if we can do a little something. And by do a little something, I mean just see if we can. Basically, we're just screwing around with the car right now because there's nothing else to do with it. And it's been so long since I've driven it, I'm antsy. I want to see if we can do brake stand, really. I mean, are the brakes even strong enough to do a brake stand? I don't know. No, sir. That will be the answer. Brakes do not have enough oomph in it to even do a brake stand. I would say that these brakes, as they are, adding an extra, 30, 40, depending on how fast you're going, 100 feet onto whatever stopping potential I had beforehand. They're really pathetic. But yeah, the brakes that are in here right now are just pathetic, and I'm not exactly sure why. The people that I've been talking to, nobody is 100% sure why. Not even the mechanic. He told me, he's said, look, dude, I don't know what happened. From what it sounds like, you did everything right. Obviously, he wasn't here to supervise, but, from playing back the footage and looking at all the things that we did, it looks like we've done everything right. So he doesn't know, we don't know, nobody else that I've talked to knows. So really, this is the last step, is to just send it to the mechanic, the actual mechanic, so he can tell us what happened, what went wrong. Maybe he can figure out what we did wrong. Maybe we didn't do anything wrong. Maybe something just fell. Maybe something just screwed up, a check valve or whatever it is. Who knows? Maybe there's a massive air bubble in the pedal somewhere in that line. I mean, it's possible. I've flushed that line so many times, I think it's pretty close to impossible, but at the same time, nothing's impossible, I guess. So we'll just have to see. We'll have to play it by ear. All right, we're trying to make it over to the mechanics now. Should be all right. I can feel the pedal. It's got some grab to it. It's just not ideal. If I felt like it was a serious issue or a serious danger to me or other people on the road, I wouldn't do this. And I almost didn't even want to do it now, just because. But it should be all right. I'm just, not gonna hit my brakes unless I have to, really. But yeah, we'll keep the camera on just for the fun of it. But and see, that's my car up there in the little Hyundai. Partners in crime today. Yeah, I'll just let off here and I'll coast my way up as much as I can. Yep, that's brake bottomed out. And we are indeed stopping. Good, we didn't get cut off at the four-way. That was actually one of my concerns. See, this is what the part I was actually worried about, is just trying to drive in this town. Okay, good. Didn't have to really use them on that one. Okay, so for the privacy of my mechanic, I'm not going to show his house, so we're going to go ahead and cut the video off here. But I did make it real easy, no problems. But appreciate y'all joining me for the ride.